I say this all the time. I really hate talking sports with people. I like to think of myself as a very logical person. You might not always agree with me, but I at least have a point. Whenever I'm debating a bunch of different topics, I try not to let my feelings get in the way. I like to receive information, I process it, and I form an opinion. I always say facts over feelings. I try to apply that thought process to everything in my life, but the one thing that truly pisses me off to talk about: sports. Sports talk is so terrible today because of the hot take culture that we live in with the internet and TV. Everyone wants to go viral, and it seems like everything today is just for clicks and engagement, and I hate it. Like when talking about anything, you could be talking about music, sports, politics. It seems like people throw all basic logic and context out the window and go to the extreme with everything. I just turned 30 and I've been hearing LeBron versus Jordan debates since I was in middle school. It's not that I mind having that conversation because to me it is a fun debate, but the points that get brought up are always ridiculous. Like on one hand, you got Michael Jordan fans that say if Jordan played in today's era, he would average 45 points a game. If LeBron played in a physical era like the 80s or the 90s, it's no way he would be this good. I don't know if y'all know this or not. LeBron James is like 6'8", 6'9", 250 pounds of muscle. If LeBron played in an era where players are able to get physical with him, you do know that gives him the right to be physical back. Just the way that people talk about sports in general today is so annoying. Like a while back on Twitter, you had a bunch of LeBron James fans posting bad clips from Michael Jordan, and it showed nothing outside of the fact that Jordan is a human. And I know this is gonna sound crazy, but Michael Jordan had bad games. And yes, you can find clips from the older era that make it look like the level of competition isn't that good, but guess what? You can do the same exact thing today. LeBron James has had multiple bad moments in his career, and don't even get me started on the level of defense that's played today. It's very easy to find a video when you want something that fits your narrative. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese were a big topic, and they played the other day, but people were basically making this out to be a new civil war. You got white people that don't like Angel Reese. They call her a thug, they call her ghetto, but every black person know what they really want to call her: a DEI. Shout out to all the black people that caught that joke. And then you got black people that don't like Caitlin Clark. They call her overrated. They call her white privilege. Pretty much they don't like her just because she's a white woman. I don't care about none of that because I actually like basketball. I'm pro hate. I actually think hating is underrated. But when I say that, I'm saying that in a joking way. Some people be dead serious. I don't mind someone rooting for somebody that looks like them because to me it's natural. As a black man, when I'm watching a reality TV show, guess what? I'm rooting for the black people. I root for every black quarterback in the NFL because as a black man, I want to see them succeed. Me rooting for black people to succeed does not mean I need to look at somebody like Peyton Manning and hate him, or I need to hate Luka Doncic in the NBA just because they're white. I'm a very simple man. If you can play, you can play. When I watched Iowa and LSU the other day, all I wanted to see was a good game of basketball. But for a lot of people, they can't talk about the sport at hand because they don't actually like the game. They just want to put down someone they don't like, whether it's for legitimate reasons or just for jokes. And who do I blame for that? Skip Bayless. I'm a fan of Skip, but he said some of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard in my life. If Skip likes you, he'll find the dumbest reason to hype you up, and if he doesn't like you, he'll find the smallest reason to tear you down. LeBron James could have 50 points, 7 rebounds, 10 assists, hit the game winner, and Skip would be like, well, the game shouldn't have been that close in the first place. Did you see him miss those 2 free throws in the first quarter? Skip, for better or worse, changed the way sports media operates, and networks have tried to copy his format for years. You have people like Stephen A. Smith, who I'm a big fan of, Shannon Sharp, Colin Cowherd, Nick Wright, Joy Taylor. I just wanted to shout my boo out. You have all these people among others with sports debate shows, and it could all be tied back to Skip. People get on these sports debate shows and just say anything. Like a few weeks ago, Keyshawn Johnson got on live TV, live national TV, and said that he's never seen LeBron James posterize somebody. Keyshawn is older than me. How are you a basketball fan and you say you've never seen LeBron James dunk on someone? Please do not get me started on Keyshawn Johnson, Kendrick Perkins, LaShawn McCoy, and a whole bunch of other people. I can't stand them. We need more JJ Redicks, Tim Leglers, Ryan Clarks, people like that. But I guess when quote-unquote professionals get on live TV and say such stupid things, I guess I can't expect much better from regular people on social media. Another aspect that's a big problem: sports betting. I can't lie, I've dabbled in sports gambling from time to time. I've donated money to FanDuel. Please don't ask me how much money I lost. But the thing that I'm looking forward to the most is that documentary years from now talking about how much gambling has ruined people's lives. Sports betting is literally everywhere, and sports being rigged or fixed could be a whole nother video. You're starting to see more and more players talk about how fans are starting to yell, I need 2 more points, I need 3 more rebounds. They care more about the props than the actual team winning. That's kind of why I gave up gambling, or at least I don't gamble as much as I used to, because I caught myself watching games and caring more about the props than the actual quality of the product. Like, I'm a diehard New York Jets fan. I remember a few years ago, I lost out on a $300 parlay because I bet against the New York Jets money line. Like, Zach Wilson randomly beat Joe Burrow and the Bengals like 2 years ago. It genuinely feels like people don't even like the game anymore, and it's disgusting at just how casually sports betting is thrown in the face of so many adults and children. ESPN having a betting app is disgusting. Leagues openly partnering with betting apps is disgusting. NBA insiders working with betting apps is nasty. You got people threatening players and their family lives because they're the reason they lost a parlay. Like, one day something really bad is gonna happen, and then all these jokes aren't gonna be funny anymore. I love sports, but the conversation, whether it's coming from the media or fans in general, is so annoying. Like, I wish more people would just enjoy the game for what it is, but apparently today, that's asking for too much. But thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new here. We talk about a bunch of different things on this channel. What are your thoughts on this? Am I tripping, or do you feel the same way as me? Because I feel like today people are just go to the extreme with everything, and it's really annoying to me. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Love you guys. Tell someone you love them. Until next time, see you in the next life.